Hello everybody, welcome back. My name's Mamiya, and today we're going to be checking out some more of the awesome action roguelike Sworn. So, in the last episode, in case you missed it, we played as the Vigilante using the bow as a weapon, and we essentially tried to make venom/poison as viable as possible. So what we were doing, we got all of the duo blessings that we could for, let's see, for Mab. We ignited all our venom stacks. We got a chance to do 2 extra stacks and backstab enemies that makes it tick for a portion of venom damage. So we were doing a bloody lot of venom damage and exploding that venom. So if you want to see a decent venom build, then do go check out my previous video. But for today, spoilers, we're going to be playing as the Spectre. Now, as always, there will be chapters in the video, so if you would like to skip ahead to the start of the run before I do my explainer of the pre-run setup of what we've got going on, then feel free to skip ahead. But with that being said, should we get into it? So yeah, we're the Spectre. My idea is to continue on with what we've done in not the past couple of vids, but you know, like I've had videos where we're trying to improve on previous builds that I've done before, and this is pretty much following on in that vein. So if anyone's seen the build where it was essentially projectile spam, that was with the Rook though. What we're going to try today is elevate projectile spam to the next level using Spectre. Basically what that means is we're going to be going for Beera, we're going to be going for Oberon, we're going to be trying to get Frost Novas and Chain Lightning and just go to town spamming that crap and freezing everyone and hitting as many enemies as possible. That's the basic gist of it. Now, in order to do that, let's look at the source. I actually need to change the devotion. We have Chaos at the moment, but we're mainly going for 2 different Fae, Beera and Oberon. So we want to hit Purity in the devotion tree. Deal 3% base damage for each blessing from the Fae Lord you have the most blessings from. Then in War, I've done the Channeler flip to get an extra mana. And the same goes for the Life tree. Double Channeler build this will be. Then for your starting potion, you can either go for Essence of Frost or Essence of Wind. Now, I've tried with both of these. I think probably Essence of Frost is definitely the more defensive option early game, and Essence of Wind is the more aggressive option early game. So it depends how confident you feel in the early game playing as the Spectre. But for today, let's pick up the Essence of Frost just to show what it's like. Then for the spell, we're obviously going with the Spirit Guardians. We want to do projectile spam, and Spirit Guardians spam projectiles. It's as simple as that. Then, as far as the weapon's concerned, we go in with, oh, let me get out of this menu, the Arcane Blades. If the actual text will come up, there you go, Arcane Blade. With Knife Storm as one of the flips. Your light attack has +2 blades. This is going to help us spam even more projectiles because we get 2 extra projectiles. And then Mana Force. Your heavy attack deals +2 damage for each mana charge you're missing. Now this is... I went for this flip because there's a specific sword in the stone that we're going to be looking for, and hopefully it's going to mean we're going to be missing all our mana charges all of the time. So we're going to be getting a lot of extra damage on a heavy attack. You could also take unencumbered. Your heavy attack deals +1 damage for each blade you are missing. Considering we took 2 extra blades, it is a valid choice. Like, you are still going to get damage from it. But my personal preference is Mana Force. Right, with all that being said, should we just get into a run? Alright, we're in. Let's get going. Spam our spell. Think I will pop our Beera potion straight away. The earlier we can get chill on our spell, the better.
I burn bright.
And awesome, we get it instantly. Chilling Flourish. Your spell is stronger and inflicts chill. Gives +10 bonus flat damage. And each stack of chill causes foes to move and attack 4% slower. It stacks up to 10. So up to 40%. 50% enemy movement speed. Little bit of damage taken there. Oh. Hit. Okay. Anything in this room? Ooh, fairy embers. I'm gonna pick it. We do need Oberon. Yeah, I think we gotta go for the Oberon Elite Companion Seal and -30% movement speed. We're looking for heavy attack or light attack. Oh, and a Fey Realm as well. Damn, we're getting good here. Yeah, basically, we want the ability to gain Fury so we can start Chain Lightning, because there's a specific blessing that Fury attacks emit Chain Lightning. And we're all about spamming projectiles, so the earlier we can get that, really, the better we are for it. I think we want to do spell damage as well. Oh, amazing. We get an epic one. Your light attack gives you a stack of Fury on hit. 10% bonus damage per Fury stack. So it stacks up to 10. This gives us 100% damage bonus at 10 stacks of Fury. Absolutely. And let's get this Fey Realm. We have pretty low base damage on all of our abilities. So percentage damage increases aren't actually massive. Depending on our offers here, I may even go for extra gold, because our damage is, well, we're hopefully going to have our damage come through our Frost Novas and Chain Lightnings. So getting base damage on our actual skills is whatever. Your spell is stronger, 40% more. I mean, this is everything that we wanted, but, you know, I think I'm going to stick to it and get 40% more gold gained from all sources. Yeah. It's going to help us buy a lot more shit. Firing enemy death crying enemies regenerate health. Sounds good to me. get babbed. Backstab briefly grants you a high chance to evade incoming damage. We're not really doing babbed this run. Or backstabs. Heavy attack blessing seal and enemy trap immunity for some gold. There was no point going to the shop because we do not have enough gold to afford pretty much anything. And we need 300 gold. We need 300 gold for the gold element. Ooh. He lands a lot. Let's wait for our mana to restore first before we get in on that. There we go. Oh, stay away from me. I definitely want to take out the swordsman first. Ooh. A one dash nearly doing me in. Ooh, that was a good dodge there, Mr. Mage, but not good enough for us not to destroy you. Bye-bye. And we get our first sword in the stone. Enemies regen health and enemy trap immunity. We're going for it. No elites on this room. I don't know if it's possible to get elites on a sword in the stone room, actually. I don't believe you can. We don't want any of these. We're looking for something in particular. There we go. Open the floodgates. Your spell becomes a toggle. While active, mana is automatically spent to summon spirit guardians, and you gain 1 max mana. Beautiful. Especially beautiful as we're going into our first legendary beast. And it's the questing beast. Wood. Our damage will drop off. Now. Let's turn the toggle off. And wait until we get a few more mana charges. Go. Okay. Right. We should be fine. Keeping 10 stacks of chill on him pretty much all the time. Alright, we only got hit a couple of times. Let's go for gold. We don't want titania. There's healing here. Incredible. We don't want babbed. So let's go for a Fey Banner. Meteor Shower and Heavy Attack Blessing Seal. I feel like I'm not getting a lot of pots. A lot of... there we go. Money. Give me money. Right, we just got to survive for 45 seconds here. Which, in Act 1, the enemies aren't that bad. They're really quick to kill as well, so you tend to be able to keep on top of it. Let's turn our spell off just to get some mana back so we can spam it. Do you know what? There's only like 15 seconds left. Is there really any point? Oh.
I see.
At least we get Oberon. Your fury attacks emit chain lightning. This is exactly what we want. Furious lightning. Lightning damage 10. Chain lightning is a projectile that bounces between enemies and deals flat damage. Incredible. We don't have any max health curse. But that has max health curse in the room. Let me just triple check the room for pots. Yeah. Yeah, we're basically just dealing with tidal wave there, because as soon as we get the max health, we pick up the fairy embers, it gets rid of the max health curse. Oh, and there's a secret shop. We got a lot of money. Enemies drop additional gold when killed. Upgrade the rarity of 2 random blessings. Yeah, let's get them both. Chilling Flourish and Furious Lightning got upgraded. Added 2 flat damage to our spell. And then 2 flat damage to our lightning as well. Okay. 20% damage increase on both of them. And I'm absolutely going for the Elite Horn of Strength here. Lightning and 20% enemy attack speed. We would like levels on, well, everything. Chain lightning be popping. I really want Fury on heavy attack now, because we can start weaving our heavy attack in when our daggers are recharging. And we're a projectile spam build, so that does give us 50% more damage. Light attack. So we have choices here. Upgrading our spell. This is the late game pick. So the reason why this is the late game pick is because by the late game, we're hoping that we have enough turrets out that this flat damage is actually going to rack up massively. We want like 10 turrets out at once, because with a blessing called Spell Thief, we can regen mana incredibly quickly, so we can keep spamming our spell. Early game, Tempest Touch is the way to go, just because it gives you a lot of upfront damage, and this is more overall for the build, because we're hopefully going to get other ways to get chain lightning, but I think this is that the lightning damage is specific to our fury attacks that emit chain lightning. I think you can get other ways to do chain lightning, but I think the damage differs depending on what triggers it. It's probably the weak pick now, but we're a spam build, so let's put levels into chain lightning. And I'm going to go for gold since we get 40% extra. Oh, lots of small enemies, amazing. That's going to give us a lot of extra gold. Because we got the thing that we gain 5 gold whenever an enemy's killed. I think this is the shot before the boss. We should have enough for the gold element and also... oh, 2 blessings. Oh, they're pretty nasty though. Let's go for Cleona. And we'll get Draining Dash. Your dash shoots a soul missile behind you. Actually, do we want any of these? We don't really want to waste a reroll, I don't think. Yeah, let's get Draining Dash and we'll get an upgrade. And now let's upgrade our light attack, giving us 3% extra damage bonus per Fury stack. I think we turn off our spell now when we run out of mana, just to let it regen a bit. Ooh. Pump it back on. Still actually doing work. It makes him so much slower. It doesn't affect his projectiles though, which I wish it did, but that is Gawain done and dusted. Okay. Plenty of health to pay at Lancelot. And we want Oberon here for more Chain Lightning synergies. Reroll, nice. 20 max health for this Draining Dash. That means we paid 200 for 20 max health. But I think that's fine by me, right? No reses and 20% enemy attack speed for some Fairy Embers. I just didn't want the Spell Blessing Seal in the other room. Can be a little bit harsh with this build in particular. Right, any barrels? Plenty of barrels, just none with stuff in. We don't want babbed, so let's go for more gold. And hopefully we get secret shops, because I want to go mad and spend all this gold. No. Pro tip there, don't move directly backwards away from guys that jump forwards. These... I mean... I'm just going to be frank. Dickheads. Oh, nearly got us again. Not quite, buddy. No touching, thank you. Oh, I nearly missed that money there. No, we go for upgrades here. I'll take the max health curse for an elite dash and maximum health seal. Oh, there's some healing there. Do you know what? I'm going to leave the healing barrel until after this room. Oh, we really don't want to be stuck in a corner, but I don't know how much we can do about that. Managed to avoid the whirlwind. Amazing. More damage on our Chain Lightning, going from 17 to 20. Don't know about that. I think it's time to upgrade our spell here by 5 flat damage, going from 12 to 17. Yeah, that feels right. We sort of want to spread out our levels a bit. Try to get level 4 in most of them. I think we go to the shop here. We can always buy health. Max health. Okay, I'll go for an Oberon. Your ultimate allows you to embody Oberon and unleash a barrage of fury punches. Do they count as fury attacks for the purposes of chain lightning? Fury attacks? I think so, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I think I might reroll here. Let's go. Max stack of fury by 3. But there's Rising Current. Chain Lightning deals increased damage for each stack of fury. 7% per stack of fury. I do really like fury on our heavy attack. And it's epic. But at the same time, that's a Chain Lightning ability, and it's hard to say no to a Chain Lightning ability. That's 70% bonus damage on our Chain Lightning when we have 10 stacks of Fury. That is a glowing Fey banner. I've never seen it so bright. Let's buy a Horn of Strength. Oh yeah. Yeah, we definitely want to level up Rising Current here. So at max stacks of Fury, it'll be dealing 93% bonus damage. That's almost doubles the damage of it. Let's go for the Fey banner as well, and we'll get another Oberon. Of course, we'll pop the potion. Enemies might spawn here. We do have... Okay, I thought we had trouble taking down crystals. Maybe when we run out of mana we will. But our Fury seem to be doing pretty well there.
Fate is set in stone.
Okay. Live in Fury. Your Fury stacks last longer before wearing off. I mean, I do really like that. I think whirlwinds are projectiles. I mean, I'll give you that. But yeah. Let's do it. Let's do whirlwinds on our dash. Sure. See if we can't get like I think there might be an ability that do whirlwinds have chain lightning, but it's more projectiles, and that's what we're after. We got legendary beast with 25% increased damage. We got the little guy today. I think I actually prefer the little guy for this build, because Chill absolutely destroys him. Although saying that, we don't... Oh. What is going on? Let's get our mana back. We want a Chain Lightning. Should have one more jump in him, yeah. Just keep going. Let him jump 3 times. I thought I'd pulled a sneaky one over on him then, but he managed to turn around quick enough. We need Fairy Embers because we've got Curse, 50% enemy health and 20% enemy attack speed. Oh, there's health there as well. Amazing. Yeah, the aiming on these knives is a little bit dodgy. I just find I'm firing at walls a lot. I think I need to use the right analog stick. Oh, amazing. We're going to have so much money. Any more barrels? At this point, it'd just be a crystal barrel, so I'm not sure I care. Do we go for more upgrades? I think money's probably more valuable to us. Enemies regen health. That's going to hamper our damage quite a bit. Sorry, the light attack blessing seal will hamper our damage quite a bit. Get him in that poison. Oh. Too late with the dodge. Trying to jump at me from off screen there. I don't think so, pal. You poison yourself. That sounds good to me. And we got him. Up to 378 coins. There's a bearer. We do want bearer. Yeah. What are we looking for? Frostbite mainly. Frostbite and frost novas. Get the whirlwind out of my face when I'm stuck in a corner. Did I see a loot goblin up there? No. My eyes deceived me. Your chill takes longer to decay. I don't think I care about that. Icy vortex. No. Well. Do we want freeze now? Freeze is probably the objective choice. However, Ice Storm gives us more frost novas. Frost novas is damage. I think we've got to shore up our damage. Ice Storm attacks that inflict chill have a chance of spawning a frost nova on hit. 25% chance for 30 damage. Well, let's do this elite. 50% enemy movement speed and no resurrections for some silk. Oh, there's health. The elite is a mosquito. Oh, it's going to be a shit show over there. Wow. Okay. I was not expecting every single enemy to be huddled in that corner, but it worked out well for us. No other barrels with money that I can see. There we go into the shop. Pray for some good stuff. Perfect. And we have exactly enough money to get them both. Who do we get first, though? Bearer. Man, we want both these, but Spell Thief is like the be-all and end-all pretty much for this build. It is... I don't want to say required, but it makes the build infinitely better. So we're picking it up here. Spell Thief, hitting an enemy with a light or heavy attack restores mana. 7% mana restored per hit. Thank you very much. And Oberon, what blessing have you got for me? Let's finally get Fury on our heavy attack. Awesome. Cyclones is the corruption for Percy. Okay. Should essentially be able to keep up our spell all the time now. Ooh, that was a nasty hit on my behalf. Okay. Do your charge, come on. We didn't even need the freeze sphere. We're just doing work here. Get zapped and novaed. Okay, I think we don't really want any other Bay, so it's time to pick up the Berserker Brew for 40% attack speed and movement speed. We could get rid of the dash for 200 coins, but I don't know if that's worth it. Okay. Ultimate seal and stay inside the ritual circle. Damn, that was because I was looking at the corruptions. I got hit there. Last enemy. Come on. No, there's still another guy. No, oh, it was a loot goblin. Oh, somehow we killed him. Interesting. I reckon Spellweaver here is going to be real good because we're spamming our spell. So we should, in theory, always have the maximum amount of stacks, which is going to make our heavy attack deal 100% bonus damage. Yeah, I feel like that's a good one to pick up. Let's go for it. So Spellweaver, gain a stacking bonus on your heavy attack every time you cast your spell. 20% damage increase and 5 maximum stacks. That's an elite max health. I am actually very tempted by that. Yeah. Minus 50% mana regen and explosive enemy death cry. I would like more survivability. I think at the moment our damage is fine. We need to be using our heavy attack more though. 30 extra health. Oh, nice. That is more money, but I heard a secret shop. There you are. Blessings gained appear 1 rarity higher. We get a reroll and a blessing from a random fae. Can we afford all of those? I think we can. So, let's get them. We get Lou. Ooh. Deal bonus damage for every 50 gold you have. This could be completely nuts. Is that just damage on everything? Or is it damage on light attacks, heavy attacks, and spells? Because if this affects our projectiles, if it's just general bonus damage, yeah, I think we've got to pick Greed up, especially with the extra money that we're getting from the Fey Realm Blessing. And and a let's go Inski. Get out me face, laser beams. I don't want anything to do with you. Is it just this guy left now? Yeah. Amazing. 120 gold from that. Was there actually anything else in the secret shop? Dealing damage heals you. Yeah, there's no point in getting that. And yeah, let's get this Horn of Strength now. Earthquake and enemy trap immunity. I feel like after we got an elite max health, we don't need to go for that other max health. We can focus on getting some levels. Yeah, slapping away, dude. It's only going to mean your imminent demise. We've got a lot of lightning stuff here. Do we want 2 extra flat damage on our chain lightning or 1% extra? I think 2 flat damage equates to more damage than 1% extra damage per bonus Fury stack. It's a 10% damage increase at 10 Fury stacks, but 2 flat damage is higher than 10% of that damage. Yeah. It is pretty close, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I think the flat damage is definitely better. We still don't have any Frost Novas. Gain a res token, a random Fey Blessing, and a reroll. Oh, we got a lot of stuff here. I think I want to upgrade the rarity first, and let's get a reroll as well. Spend all our money. Pure Wealth just increased rarity, and so did Tempest Dash. What does Pure Wealth give us now? Definitely gone past it. I thought it was this one. Rising Current, Furious Lightning, Pure Wealth. It gives an extra 5% gold gained. I mean, it's not nothing. With 7 gold, I'm not going to the shop. We get a GOG. Unfortunately, we really do not have... We don't have any GOG blessings to start with, so I believe he gives you a damage shield when you stun an enemy. That's the thing. Whenever you stun an enemy, gain a damage shield. Yeah, we're not stunning enemies. We do have max health curse. Is there any barrels that I've missed? Not that I can see. Companion Seal and 20% enemy attack speed for some Fairy Embers. We need money. I want as much money as possible. And get greedy. Okay, that's the area denial. Wow. Oh, the enemy attack speed, as always, confuses me. I'm like, wait, how do you hit so fast? There really is a lot of muscle memory in this game, I've got to admit. Like, the amount of times increased enemy attack speed does me over because I'm not expecting an enemy to attack me when they do. It does cause me to take extra damage, which I guess is the whole point of corruptions. It's a good thing. We're at the legendary beast. Sweet. That means we've still got half a floor to go. We get the Abyssal Watcher. We still need to get freeze. We've got no freezing yet. He's down to half health already, poor fella. Oh, I totally forgot as well. We should be using our heavy attack more. I don't think it generates as much mana as our light attack, but it does deal damage in itself because of the sword in the stone that we got. Minus 50% mana regen and lightning, or meteor shower and earthquakes. Mana regen is irrelevant because of our ability to gain mana back whenever we hit enemies. So it's sort of like a free corruption, I suppose, for us. We got a slapper. Just out of reach of his hits there. Right. We got any barrels? No. Elite moonstones. We've got no curse, so we may as well go for it. No resurrections and minus 100% trap resistance. Maybe we can get something juicy in this room. Get slapping away, my friend. Oh, we've got an elite slapper. Alright. Yeah, well, we definitely do not want to be anywhere near that guy. Giant AoEs. If we can keep the chill up, we should be okay. I am nervous about those lightning guys. I saw them in the back there, eyeing me up. Giving me a little cheeky wave from behind the bar. Alright. Let's get some more fairy embers. Why not? We get a bit of extra money doing this. And with greed, money equals power. Granted, it is for every 50 gold, and we ain't getting 50 gold from this. %4 damage increase per 50 gold. So we've got an 8% damage increase at the moment. That probably means gold is extremely valuable to us. Spell Blessing Seal and -1 mana charge. How gross is that? Okay. We're going for it. I think I'm still going to spend my money in the shop, though. We need a pretty crazy amount of money or crap offerings in the shop for me to... Well, I was going to say for me to consider not spending money. But if there's crap offerings in the shop, then I'm not really considering it. I'm being forced by the game. We get Beera. Okay, can we finally get some Frost Novas? I just want to triple check this room. Make sure we've got all the money in it. Explosive enemy death cry and 20% enemy attack speed. Stay out of the way of that crap. There's a slapper. Oh, I got caught in it. Focusing too much on aiming here. The aiming is super janky with a controller. Because if you want to dash, like aiming this thing, you do with the right control stick. But that means that it takes you a little more time than it would to dash out of the way of stuff. Okay, well, really, we can't say no to a Nova Surge. Do we have any other actual Frost Novas? We do have one Frost Nova ability. Yeah, your Frost Novas burst 3 times. It's so much extra damage and can be so much extra frost build-up. Basically, it's everything that this build wants. And this looks like it's the shop before the boss. So we'll see what happens. If we get Beera in the shop, I will be taking it. Oberon, I'm not sure. We got Beera. I think I'm going to re-roll here. Novas do extra damage, I do like that, but we want freezing, so freezing chill, attacks that inflict chill also build up frostbite on enemies. Frostbite is a debuff that at maximum frostbite, I believe maximum frostbite's 100, but I could be wrong. If anyone knows, then do let me know in the comments. But yeah, when an enemy gets max frostbite, they become frozen and are unable to move or attack temporarily. And as much as 8% damage increase sounds good, 20 max health sounds better to me. We've got Tidal Wave as the corruption. Bring it on, Bedivere. She's doing a ball attack straight away. Interesting. You don't often see that. Normally she summons sharks or does a dive bomb on you. There's the sharks. Well, she's getting rinseled. There's no question about that. We broke her. Her balls are just stood there now. Look at that. They just stay there. Good to see that the devs haven't figured out how to fix that bug that's been in there since the release of the game. Although I think it's changed because if I remember rightly before, the actual balls never stayed there. Now, I think the devs tried to fix it, and it just made it so the balls that she summoned just stays wherever they get summoned and don't get launched at you. Yeah, we definitely don't want to get rid of any of them. Not worth it in the slightest. Let's head on to Arthur. Well, the Knights of the Round Table first.
Do you see how if you do that?
Yeah, Arthur, we've heard it all before. Quit your yapping. Could you not just fight us now? You gotta send your boys after us. Pathetic. Light attack blessing seal and dash cooldown, or heavy attack blessing seal and tidal wave. We got both heavy and light attack. Let's take the heavy attack blessing seal. I feel like tidal wave is something we can deal with better than dash cooldown on these fights. Oh no! Ooh. Okay. I did get a little bit scared there. I will admit that. Oh, the bloody tidal wave goes. I think we've just got to go in there. Okay, the archer died, and I did not see him die. Cyclones and 20% enemy attack speed, or cyclones and earthquakes.
Camelot was built on the corpses of
We're going
better
Psycho
warriors than you.
or Cyclone. Too much crap. Area denial, my arch nemesis. Oh, and traps getting us as well. Alright. Relax. I was sure I got hit by that trap there. We're going for money. Minus 100% trap resistance and stay inside the ritual circle. But I'll tell you what I am going to do. Oh, I didn't mean to do the Berserker-roo. We're waiting until our mana's back. So we can go in with a full stack. And just absolutely freeze the shit out of guys. Right, that's enough.
Will you bleed, abomination? Or will you crumble?
Keep an eye out for the fireballs. Now we've just got Mace Man. Beautiful. We don't need more max health. 50% enemy health and minus 50% mana regen. I'm going to do the same thing. Get my magic. We've got 2 more fights. $334 coins. Let's do it.
After you die here, the Grail will restore
Where
the
they spawn
knights
in.
you defeated.
And sometimes the aiming on this thing sucks. Wow. Okay. Oh, swordsman almost got us there. Stay out the way. Watch out for fireballs. Just got the mage left. Should be no problem now. You do your fireball, watch out. Okay. Ooh. I think Beera's going to be more impactful for us. We already have Frost Novas instantly explode. I don't think we do. I don't really care about max stacks of chill. 30% more damage on our Frost Novas is fine, but not what we're after. Let's keep going. There we go. Also, Bitter End is great. That's a lot more freezing. But we want our Frost Novas to detonate instantly. It's just so much more upfront damage. Then let's go hard again for a Fae Banner. It's stay inside the ritual circle and cyclones. Oh no. I want to keep my distance. Ah. Okay. We're fine, we're fine. But one more hit, yeah, takes us down. It's like the game heard me there. We've still got 3 reses. I'm re-rolling.
Toxic.
Oberon, give me the good stuff. Slowly build up flow while in combat. And flow is when full, gain 25% attack speed and 15% movement speed for 5 seconds. I think I'd rather have the round table buff here. Your entire party slowly builds up flow while in combat. It's literally the same as ebb and flow, but it affects your whole party. But I've got no friends. So Mechanically, it's exactly the same for me. Flow per second, 10%. So every 10 seconds, we'll get
You have made
a
it far.
5-second
This is where your story ends.
movement speed and attack speed buff. Let's get healing. We got 350 coins. There's Beera. Rerolling. Increased frostbite buildup is good. But is it worth rolling? Using another reroll? I want our Frost Novas to do freeze. I'm rerolling. Yes, we got it. Incredible. Bitter End, your Frost Novas inflict a large amount of frostbite, plus 30. Thank you. And sure, give me the max health and the heal. Why not? We spend all our money. Making greed pointless. But it is what it is. What you got for us, Arthur? Okay. There we go. Get frozen. Do a heavy attack. Get frozen again. Oh my god, okay. We be freezing now. We do be freezing. Oh. He's down to half health. Don't want to get hit by that. No. Oh. The freeze. We need to save our dashes for when these swords come. Since we only have one dash, we've got one shot to avoid those. Right, he is officially in phase 2. Oh, I hate this. There's not much we can do about it, though. Watch out for fireballs. Oh, and then we got meteors. Oh, that was a lot of dodging. Fireballs again. Uh-oh, I'm in a terrible spot here. Gotta stay close to him, but also try and avoid damage. That's the hard part. And I wish just baseline you'd have 2 dodges. It'd make the game feel so much better. Come on, are we in range? Just about. We need to keep that freeze up. Oh, we weren't actually in range then. Get that freeze going. Dodge the fireballs. No. We died again. We're going for it. Oh. Alright. I think that's the harder Arthur phase. Done. Dragon Arthur I can deal with somewhat. instantly froze him. God, you gotta love that. And again. Keep the freeze up. Oh, that was a nasty bit of damage though. I definitely dashed through that fire. Get out of here with that shit game. No. No. Thought I was... Come on, we gotta kill him before we lose another life. No. Oh, fuck's sake. I thought I could do it. Literally just a couple more hits. Well, we're gonna have one life going into Morgana. Hopefully it'll be enough. It should be. This is a pretty good build. We're freezing like absolute madmen. So every bloody time I forget about this healing potion. I don't know why, but my brain just doesn't compute with it. I think I'll go for a Horn of Strength, yeah. There's a few good hits. Namely anything that gives us more mana on hit or more frost build-up. Fuck. Oh, so close there with that chuffing homing bullet. No. Oh. Get out of the way of the claws. Okay. We're going to want money to heal as well. Chain lightning deals more damage. A light attack deals more damage, or a heavy attack deals more damage. Both of these are 2% more damage. Do you know what? Let's bump up our heavy attack. And what do we got? Money there. I do really want that, but we're gonna need money. Earthquakes and towering enemy death cry. At least we've got nothing sealed. None of our blessings are sealed. Ooh. Okay. I need to know what enemies we're facing against at the moment. It looks like it's just guys that explode near themselves. Which is fine by me. If this is the only enemies we're going against on this floor, I'll be a happy man. Right, we're up to 185 gold. I don't think we need another sword in the stone. So let's go for an elite Fey Heart. Tidal Wave and enemy trap immunity. Oh boy. No, I didn't mean to pop the Sanguine Serum. Fuck, I meant to do my spell. Oh well. Shit. Oh, that was completely wasted. It made me panic as well. Damn. We got rid of the elite though. I guess that's something. No. Getting hit there. Don't want. Get out. Give me the max health. We do have a fair whack of cash. We'll go for the Fey banner because we don't care about Cleona. what I see. A loot goblin, nice. Gives us a nice cash injection. No. Too many guys. The punchers have good enough range that they can hit us from the safety of our blades. Let's see what Bad's got. 12% chance to evade incoming damage. Or an ult. This just gives us breathing room. Which I think I prefer over 12% chance to evade damage. Yeah, let's get the Babdul. And Fairy Embers, enemies regen health, and Towering Enemy Death Cry. There's the corruptions. Through we go. Further into hell. Pop the spell. We got Claw Guy coming our way. Oh, and homing dudes. Oh, that Claw Guy very nearly hit us there. We're trying to avoid the homing shots from one of the little guys. Let's go for the puncher. And watch ourselves. We have an ult. I'm just gonna pop it now, because why not? Okay. We were getting Frost Novas. Oh. I'm still moving away from the Claw dude. Oh, we're on the verge of getting hit so many times there. This area is a chuffing nail biter, I'll tell you what. We're up to 500 coins. Lightning and Towering Enemy Death Cry, or Dash Blessing Seal and Dash Cooldown. No way, that'll get me killed. Dash Blessing Seal on this stage. No, sorry, not Dash Blessing Seal. 50% dash cooldown on this stage. Probably my most hated thing. But we're doing a ton of damage. If I manage to hit the guys.
Your ultimate is ready.
Okay, I had to ult there, otherwise I was taking a hit from a homing missile. It's shop time. How much money do we want to save and how much money do we want to spend? Okay, looks like we're just getting healing. Yeah. So what's that? 6, 7? 7 times 4? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 27. Oh, it's only 27% increased damage. Ooh, it's a harder version as well. Shame we popped our Sanguine Serum. Okay. Let's just get on her. You remember, she does an AoE when she comes back from a charge, so you don't want to launch straight in on her after she charges. Oh, what was that? That was my own fault there. I'm saving my ult for when she splits into 3. Oh, what? Okay. That was rough. We need to keep the freezes and the chills up on our spell. Here we go. She's split into 3. That's 2 of them down. Oh, I thought she was going to hit us there. We need to get a bit closer. Almost in a second form. I gotta say, I'm feeling slow in this boss fight. But we are whomping away. There we go, phase 2. Just dodge, just dodge. We're saving our ult for when she splits again. That's pretty much the game plan. Not quite, Morgana. Not quite, love. You gonna split? No, you're gonna get frozen. She's splitting. It's ult in time. Ooh. One of her clones left. Get out of the way of the big old explosion. Ooh. I want to try and get my ult back before she splits again. We just dodge here. Stay away from her. We want to take our time, but avoid as much damage as possible. But this is a big, big point of damage. We're gonna freeze. She split just as she was about to freeze. Yeah. That is a bit stinky. Ugh. But we froze her. And she's almost dead. Come on. That is Morgana done. And the projectile spam build accomplished. Okay. Let's see. 483,000 damage. It definitely felt like we did a lot more damage there, but I think it only counts what damage we deal and not the damage that our projectiles deal. But just so people know, I'm going to make a cut in the video here and I'm going to go find my other projectile spam build and see how it compares to this one. When I get back, I will put a little bit of stats up on the screen. You'll see. So back in a sec. Right, folks, we are back. And do you want to know the funny thing? So have a look here. We get more kills, 292 kills, but we're literally, what's that, like 700 damage away from, like, just below the last spam. Did we get pretty similar things? I think we did. I bet you guys, we got the same amount of blessings. Same amount of chambers. Just ever so slightly slower. We earned way more gold and spent way more gold. Took less damage. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess this is kind of like a side grade. I do think, though, in the last build that I did, we had a couple of legendaries, which we didn't manage to get in this build. But yeah, guys, that has been the projectile spam build, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked what you see, then don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the usual jazz. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.